Okay, it's a Saturday and I'm in the mood to bake, and so I'm going to make a squash pie. This is butternut squash from my husband's garden that I peeled and cubed and boiled so that it would get soft. And that's going to be my filling with my eggs and other ingredients, which I'll tell you in a minute. So I'm going to start with the graham cracker crust. I'm not going to do a conventional pie crust for this one. I'm going to try something different. I got these graham crackers left over. These are low-fat ones, but it's the recipe says use 8 of these. So I'm going to put them in my food processor and grind them up, along with, let's see, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar and 1/4 cup of butter, which should be melted, but this butter that I have is so soft, I'm just going to throw it in. So let's start with this, and I'm going to put this in a pie plate that I will show you. I'm going to spray it with vegetable oil so that it doesn't stick. It comes out nice for my slices, and I'll show you that in a moment. So the first thing I'm going to do is grind these up. Plug this thing in, get it ready to go, flip it shut, put the power on, and I'm going to start it. So now I'm going to take my butter and put it in, and this is going to combine it, make it all combine together. And again, this is a 1/4 cup of melted butter, but it's so soft, I'm just going to pop it in like this. And let's swirl that around. I'll have to get a rubber scraper. Go. Okay, so I'm ready to put my graham cracker crumbs into my pie plate. And I'm not going to clean this food processor in between this task, only because I don't mind if there's going to be graham crackers in the, maybe flecks of them in the squash, because I think it adds a nice flavor. So I'm just going to plop all this in there, scrape it out. Smells great. Get all those out. I get as much as I can, but I'm not going to worry if there's some in there, because again, it just combines right nicely into the filling. So I'm going Okay, the oven's preheating, and now I'm going to start with my filling. So I'll read it to you. It's 2 eggs, 16 ounces of squash, that's 2 cups, cooked squash, pureed, which I'm going to puree in here, 1½ cups of milk, 1/3 cup of brown sugar, a teaspoon each of cinnamon, ginger, and 1/2 teaspoon of allspice, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So I have all those ingredients in here already. So they're all in here, but I'm going to put the squash in first and then the eggs. So 2 cups I need. There's 1. 2. I'm going to scrape the sides. There we go. I'm going to put in my 2 eggs. Check them first. Open them in a separate container. That one looks good. 1. 2. Pour this into the pie very gently. Boy, is that pretty color with the graham crackers. This is again butternut squash from my husband's garden. The end of the season. So he picked them all, froze some. But this I saved fresh. And there you go. So there we go. It's going to pop in the oven at 375 for an hour. And the oven's still preheating, so I'll show you when it's done. I can see the steam coming out of it. I did put a piece of parchment paper over it so that the crust wouldn't get too dark or burnt. As you can see by looking at it, it has cracks in it, which tells me it's done. Been in for an hour. And there goes my other timer. And as you can see, it's shaking. Let me shut that off. So we know that that's done. There's no liquidy kind of, I guess, uncooked area. So as you can see, it's done. I like the darker crust myself. It's very pretty, the squash and the graham crackers. So it's going to sit here on the cooling rack for a good hour, and I'm going to put it in the fridge after that. Serve it with whipped cream, or you can have it with vanilla ice cream on the side. But I really like the look of it. And again, it was made with milk, 2% milk, and not cream or condensed milk. And it's still, with the 2 eggs, it's great. It's firm. It's just right. So I love the look of the crust. I love the look of the pie. And, well, thank you for watching.